The Syrian civil war has taken a terrible humanitarian and economic toll, and it's also devastated the country's natural resources. According to Global Forest Watch, a US-based monitor, Syria has lost more than 26,000 hectares of forest cover since 2001, around a quarter of its total tree cover. Local officials say there are several factors to play.
Forests are one of Syria's most valuable natural resources, with more than 350 species scattered across the country. But the war has devastated forests and green spaces, as wildfires are triggered by bombardment and some areas cleared to make way for displaced people.
In the northwest, a combination of drought, poor land management, and logging mean almost 60% of the farming land is at risk of desertification.
Climate change has damaged the farming process and affected the level and quality of production. We have been facing these hardships since the beginning of the war due to the drought, which has affected our rain-fed crops. And increased fuel prices mean irrigation is very expensive.
In addition to the worsening drought, the Assad regime is controlling and limiting the flow of vital rivers in the area. It's also preventing the delivery of essential materials, including fuels. And according to officials, the climate crisis has been and continues to be one of the major factors in the continuation of the Syrian conflict.
Since the beginning of the war, the Assad regime has restricted the delivery of fuel to areas outside its control. And to keep the power on, locals have created primitive oil refineries, but they are hard on the environment, causing water contamination, air pollution, and the destruction of the surrounding ecosystem. Workers at the refineries risk their lives, facing continuous exposure to dangerous chemical and toxic fumes.
This area was beautiful and full of forests and greenery, which helped to keep the temperature cool. These green spaces were destroyed during the war to build the oil refineries, and over time, all remaining green spaces were destroyed. We are constantly exposed to poisonous fumes and potential explosions. These refineries not only kill plants and animals, but are also slowly killing us.
As conflict and climate conspire against them, the people of northwest Syria have no choice but to continue their struggle for survival. Nour Qormosh, TRT World, Idlib, Syria.